What's up, everyone? FireWilley here, back again with you with more Farming Simulator 2015, and we are out here in the middle of our field. I've done a couple harvests on this just to get my money up. I'm currently at $175,000 or euros, however you want to say it. I did figure out that you can change the money symbol from euro to the like U.S. dollar symbol if you want to, simply by going back to the main menu. The current in-game menu doesn't have the option, but the actual game menu at the main screen does have the option to change that. It really doesn't change anything other than the money symbol itself. The money actually stays the same. So $175,000 in euro is $175,000 in American money. So there you have it. All right, so yes, I have everything on our field is currently good. It is number 16 right there. It is currently growing. We have sprayed it. We have seeded it, plowed it, all that fancy stuff. Definitely not in that order. But we're going to speed things up here. 120 time scale, and we're going to go ahead and do fast. It's currently 11 o'clock in the morning, and hopefully we won't start. Great demand at biogas plant for silage. Not important. No, none of my business. I currently don't have any of that. Well, if I can learn how to drive. Probably about 7 o'clock in the morning when the time gets up there, it should be about time to start plowing. I should actually start about plowing or harvesting about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, but I like to wait until daylight shows up. So this is currently what we have as far as parked here at the farm. I do have some other things parked up at the shop, and I'll tell you why. We currently have two of those, one of those. We have a front loader for the tractor right there, which of course comes with the pallet fork and the universal bucket right there. We also have our harvester as well as its header, and then we have our tipper, cultivator, sowing machine, our fertilizer, and of course a weight. So, which I currently have two of? Yes, two of. Alright, so we're going to sell that, and what we're going to get is that puppy right there, $52,000. And what it does is it both cultivates and does the sowing, or the seeding, whatever you want to call it. So that should be really great for us. And if we have enough money left over, we will see about getting us that harvester right there, which is currently on sale for 20% off. So we're going to want to get that as soon as we can, and hopefully save us a couple extra bucks, which would be great. The drawback to that is that the header is not on sale, just that and that. So, but if we have enough money, because we're probably going to sell our other harvester to see if we have enough money, but before we can do that, we're going to go ahead and here, let me unhook that. We're going to go at least get the sewing machine first, and then we're going to do some math. So the way I figure it, I can sell this tractor, okay? Because the reason I had a couple different tractors was one was for the seeder, the other one was for the cultivator, and then of course you had one would fill in and do the spraying as well. Well, this one here doesn't have the weight on the front. The other one has the weight on the front. So we're going to keep that one, which is currently hooked up to our fertilizer, which is good because I'm not going to be fertilizing at the same time as I'm going to be like using the tipper at all for anything, whether it's moving grains or any of that fun stuff. So we can sell this thing, since I won't be using these two at the same time. I can just switch off. I can use the fertilizer, the one that's going to be fertilizing. I can use it on the tipper when I do. So, all right. So we're going to go ahead and sell these. I got the seeder and our cultivator, or excuse me, the sewing machine. All right. So that's about $5,600 for that, and that's $9,000 for that, which puts me up to $190,000. I'm going to go ahead and purchase this sewing machine right there. One of the big drawbacks that you may want to check out, which we should have did first, but I believe we have enough. It required power is 180 horsepower. We're going to need a tractor that can do that, that can pull that. So we'll look at the tractors, and the tractor that we currently have, our big one, is that one, which is 190 horsepower. So we beat it out by about 10 horsepower, which is really good. So, all right, and there it is, our big device. We'll get to see this thing in action. I don't know if it'll be this episode, maybe next episode. Who knows? But yes, we're going to go ahead and get in this. We're going to go ahead and quickly sell this. See how much money we got. Sell that for 30,000. Yes, so I have 168,000. Okay, now this is where stuff gets interesting. If I was to sell that, I'd get 52,500 from that. I don't know how much the difference would be if I sell it from in here or go to the shop. Typically, it's more if you go to the shop, so of course we're going to take it to the shop. But for now, we're just going to figure in that this is how much it's going to cost. 52,000 for that, about 10 grand for that. So give me 1 second, and I'm going to do some really quick math. I'll be right back. All right, so I have done the math, and I'm going to be about $12,000 short. So we're just going to give it some time at the moment, and we're going to check out. We're going to go to the big board here and see if we have any missions. We currently do not have any missions, which sucks. I currently have nothing left to really sell that would be a significant amount to make up that much anyways. I mean, I could sell weights and whatnots, but it doesn't mean no good. But I have nothing in storage to sell, so that sucks. So, alright, so we're going to go ahead and take the tractor up here. We're going to go ahead and get us our sewing machine. One of the things I love reading your guys' comments on these videos. It's amazing. And one of the comments said that I should take a look at the map and kind of go over what the difference is between my last series of Farming Simulator 2013 and Farming Simulator 2015. What the big differences are in the maps. Because obviously this is the same exact map. Great to have sugar beets. I don't have any sugar beets, so I'm shit out of luck. Alright, so we hooked that sucker up. Alright, great. So let's take a look at the map real quick. Obviously 2015, right now the first thing I can see is we actually have labels. There are labels on this map, which is great. So the drawback is I can't really move my mouse anywhere to where you guys can see on the screen. Like that, there is no mouse like effect on the screen, which really sucks. But the real, pardon me. The only real difference I can notice is down in the bottom left-hand corner. It has a lumber yard and a biogas heating plant. They did not have those in Farm Simulator 2013. There may have been buildings or something down there, but it definitely, but I don't remember there being. I really didn't spend too much time down there in that corner. You will spend a lot of time if you get into the lumbering and the whole that whole aspect. You'll spend a lot of time down there in that corner. So yeah, it's great. But yeah, it's really nice down there. It's just a couple. Well, look at us spinning around. Just a couple different little buildings. Get the headlights going on. Headlights are always laggy for me. It's like major lag for this game. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and put some seeds into it just to get it started. And one of the things you can do to save yourself on money is if you're going to hire a worker, which we do, you don't need to fill it up 100%. Like you can see bottom right hand corner how it's filling up right now. I'm going to fill it to about 50%, and then I'm going to stop it. So about right there, 51%, I'm going to stop it, because it's not going to use any. So it just saves us a whole mess of money. Sheesh. This thing sure does like to take me for a drive. Sheesh. Alright, so let's go ahead and just park this thing right here for a moment. And this thing is going to save us a ton of freaking work. Alright, so we'll turn, there we go. Go ahead into the cab view. Whoa. Get a little lag right there. The lag mostly is it's because it's caused by me recording. So, all right, so we're just gonna move our way around. Really can't see much from in here as far as like outside look goes, you know. If with the header up, I mean, if I put the header down, obviously it'll be a lot better. Let's see here. There we go. It goes down like that, and you can obviously see more. All right, we'll pick it up. Go to the outside view. Does it have backlights? It has lag lights, that's for sure. Alright, so there's the backlights. You can turn the front, back, off. So we're going to come out here, get this thing positioned right now, since we're apparently going to be using it on this field. Alright, we're going to go ahead and line it up right there. Alright, it is about 7 o'clock in the morning. Everything is grown, so we're going to go ahead and slow that down to real time and put that at normal speed. We're going to go ahead and hire ourselves a worker. He is going to go to work. There we go, perfect, just like that. Getting a little laggy, not bad. Should have probably had it closer to the edge a little bit. I don't know if he's going to get it or not. He should, though. Alright, so we'll go ahead and take this guy off of that. Perfect. Back him up to the tipper here. And after 1 or 2 passes with this guy, we should have enough money to get us a bigger harvester. So we'll see how things go. Alright, so I'm going to let this guy do a couple more passes, and I'll see you guys in just a couple seconds. Alright, guys, we are back here. Let's see. We have a mission right now. It says corn at a restaurant, which we have no part of, because obviously we don't have any corn. And what's one here? Right here is No Slice. A private party's catering services run out of pizzas. Bring them some more. So we'll go ahead and accept that. Alright, so there we go. Running missions, No Slice. So we're going to go ahead and do a pallet fork mission. Alright, how are we doing? Okay, so we're using about 82%. So we're going to take this, and you can see a bottom left-hand corner, you can see a little green dot down there blinking on the map. So we're going to head over here. Looks like it's up this way. Look on our map, it's way over here by the diner, so we're going to go over here. It's a pallet fork mission, so we obviously have the pallet fork on the front. Drive up here, see what we got going on. The drawback with 7 o'clock in the morning is it really doesn't look too bright. I mean, it's obviously bright out, but it's you got like that yellowish kind of a tinge kind of thing going on. It looks like it's Wizard of Oz-y kind of Kansas tornado season kind of. Clouds are about to roll in, and next thing you know, you're losing Toto, and I don't think we're in Kansas anymore kind of thing. Alright, so the pallet forks are up here. We'll take a quick look here at how we're doing. Alright, so he's ready. This is going to be our first haul out of him. That right there. Alright. Here we go. Now with the pallet fork missions, it's interesting because it takes a while to kind of get used to. Okay, let's see how this thing's lined up. Looks like on this side. Yeah, okay. So we'll go ahead. Hey there, little fella. Walking by, huh? It's amazing how many people just walk around up here in this area. Look at that. There's 2 people right there. I don't think there's anyone back here, but for some reason there's a ton of people back there that always walk around. Alright, so let's bring that down. Oop, too far. Do that right there. How's that look? Let me go back a little bit. Right there. Alright, we'll give that a shot. Another guy. Alright, so we've got to line this up. See if it works. It usually never does. Ooh, that worked perfectly. Alright, so we'll do that and that. Whoa! I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. I can't bring it back anymore. Okay, so now there's a blue blinking dot on my map over this way. Where is that? Looks like it's over there by where the shop is at. So we're going to go ahead and head over there. We'll try not to drop this or lose it at all. Some things to remember when you are using the pallet fork on one of these. Try not to get it to go as high as you can. Closer to the ground is better because it's better for your weight. But at the same time, you kind of don't want to run over any bumps. And have that thing tip back as far as you can, because the further that way it gets, the better of a chance it has to fall off. So, nice little reminders there. The drawback for us right here is going to be this hill. For some reason, most of the tractors have difficulties on hills, which, I mean, it only makes sense. It's not really made. They're not made to go fast. So. We're getting closer with the money, though. The good news is that this is going to give me about $6,000 and plus a time bonus of who knows how much. We'll find out when we get there. Are we going to make it before this guy does? Doesn't look like it, so we'll go around this way. Whoa, whoa. Making me slow down, you little frick. Well, yeah, yada. They always take the same routes. Every car always takes the same routes. You never see a car on this road. You never see a car on that road. Nope, nope, nope. Always those two roads there. Alright, so we're going to go around this way. I have no idea what's... Like, what are we, dropping this off in the middle of the woods over here? Kind of looks that way, doesn't it? Alright, we don't have to drop it, like lay it down or anything. You just got to drive over it, and the money gets taken. $173,000 we have now, so that is great. Alright, let's go ahead and check in. It's about 39%, so we'll let him finish up this one pass by and throw some more in there, and then we'll see where we're at money-wise. Alright, so Harvester just got done doing its last pass here. I shouldn't say last pass. It's 100%, basically. It's the last pass before we go turn this money in, basically. Okay, so let's fill her up. While that is filling up, we'll take a quick look and see where it is worth the most amount of money. Bang for a buck here. Alright, so this is canola. So $21.80 at the diner, $23.05 at the flour mill, and that's the most. So the flour mill. So the flour mill is the one that we normally go to, which is great. So we'll let him finish filling us up. We'll head on over there, and we're currently at $173,000. I figure if we have if we can get up to 188,000, we'll have enough. Which shouldn't be an issue. It'd be really good to have over that. What we'd really like is $242,000 total. That would allow me to afford both, which would be really great. Because then I can have both harvesters at the same time, which is ideal. That'd be nice to have two harvesters at once. But the one big one would be amazing for us right now with just our one field. So, and then obviously after we do the harvester, one of our next goals is to get another field. So we'll see how the money goes from there. It's probably going to take a little bit more grinding. Do a couple more passes on the fields to kind of get that money back up there. So it's kind of a sit back and wait kind of a thing. That's why I like to pause the game for you guys, so you all don't have to watch that. Alright. Go ahead and unload that right there. Perfect. So we have $193,000. So that is good. Good. so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this thing back over there because I'm going to unload what that harvester currently has in it, which isn't much. And then we'll take that harvester up to the shop and we will sell it. This is one of the drawbacks of having one of these little tractors. This little tractor, though, is like a beast. For how much it costs and how much horsepower it does and whatnot, it is just like the standard tractor to have. It's like the number 2 tractor, but it does everything. It can pull almost everything, every basic thing that you need. It's like really good for that. It's the cheap tractor to buy if you ever just need like a quick tractor. Alright, so let's go ahead and dismiss him. Put the pipe out on that. Wait for the pipe to go all the way out. There we go. Alright, we'll drive this guy up here next to it here. I want you to keep an eye on how big the header is on this harvester, because our other one is going to be a whole lot bigger. Maybe 2 to 2.5 times the size of this one. Alright, so that is what that has. Let's go ahead and put that in there like that. Drive this thing away. Now I haven't like taken the time or anything to figure out if you wash anything, if you get more money out of it. So, but figure that out at some point. This thing's been good to us, though. It's been our all the way from the beginning. It's been our little workhorse. So. Comes time where you got to upgrade, and it's going to save us a whole bunch of time to get this done, to do this. So. Alright, so it was asking to where if I was to sell this directly without coming up to the shop. Alright, we'll get out of this. Now, if I was to sell this through our garage, it'd be $52,500 and $10,500. So they're going to give me 12 instead of 10, and instead of 52, they're going to give me 63, which is great. So that's going to give me 268,000, which is awesome. Okay, let's hope that the harvester is still on sale, and it is. Perfect. I probably should have checked that first. Alright, so we'll go ahead and buy that. And we will go ahead and buy the header for that, which is that one right there. So we're going from 4.2 wide to 10.5 wide. That's how big of a difference it is. Alright, and there's our big beast. This thing is awesome. It's a case, which is good. Brand I've at least heard of, and that thing's huge compared to the one we just had. Whoa, losing my mind. All right, so look at the back of this. I mean, that is detailed right there. All right, we're gonna have to unfold this harvester like so, which opens that up, which is really cool. The inside of this looks great. It's got a second seat there for in case you have like a passenger that you want to kind of have hang along, and then all of our grain goes back in there. You'll be able to see it. So, alright, let's hook it up. Because I've played this map so many times, I know that you don't go down that way. You gotta go this way. So that's what we're gonna do. It's a big boy. It is a big boy. Alright, we're going to stay off the road. We're going to kind of skip through the field here. It's not the fastest, that's for sure. It's going at about 21 miles an hour right now, which isn't really that fast, but it definitely gets the job done. It's a beast. It's gonna do us a lot of work. I don't know if this is the best one that we'll buy or not, though. That's the thing. No, we'll probably get one of those ones. Maybe. What kind of headers does that one have for it? Why would you get that one when you can easily get that one? I don't understand that. No, seems a little weird. Alright, so let's do this. The interesting part is, and this will be a good way to show you the difference between the two. Look at the very little bit that this one did. It did about that much. That right there. Now look how much more this one can do. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and back this all the way up here. But we're going to start it out like so. Right there. Alright. Hire us a worker. He is going to go to town. And he's going to go so much faster and cut so much more at once that this field will be done in no time. And it holds a lot more as well. Alright, we'll go ahead and get the sewing machine out here, get it ready, set up. Perfect. We're getting close to the end of the episode here, you guys, so I just want to remind you all that don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, obviously, if you haven't yet. The comments are amazing. I try to read most of them. If you have questions or anything, go ahead and leave me a question or whatnot, and I'll try to reply to it if I have an answer. So, all right, go ahead and unfold that thing. Also, link down below to my buddy Scully's YouTube channel, where he has picked up on the farming simulator, and his best way for getting to kind of know the whole farming simulator thing is to do tutorials. So that's what he's doing right now, is he's doing a bunch of tutorials. So go over there, check him out, kind of get a good glimpse at that, in case you guys have any questions that maybe I don't know the answer to. I mean, he's actually teaching me stuff that I don't know, and he really doesn't know anything, so he's doing his research and whatnot. So go check him out. The link is down below. Make sure you click on it. So, alright, we're going to hire this guy. And he is just going to do some work. So between this tractor and that harvester, this field is going to be done in no time. So this episode, we definitely upgraded big time to some things that we're going to basically be sticking with for a while now. That sewing machine is going to be ours for a while, so pretty much for the rest of the time. I don't think I'll ever upgrade that, so. And he's doing the work. He's obviously doing the work, so that's our lovely field. It'll be done shortly. Gonna get to the grinding, make me some money, and all that fun stuff. So yeah, until next time, everybody, I'm FireWilley, of course. Once again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later.